here at Superior Works Cinema, where we watch all the movies. Today's review is going to be Donnie Yen's latest film, Special ID. I'm going to start doing a little bit of an actor series. The actors will be Donnie Yen, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're actors that I get all the movies they make, because generally I enjoy them. And I think it'd be fun to review some of the more oddball choices. Maybe you haven't heard of those movies or seen them, and just to get a, maybe give you a tip on something that might be pretty cool. This, however, came out just at the end of the year, but I didn't get to see it until January. So, how is it? Pretty damn good. This is, it's Donnie Yen, and honestly the man is holding the flame alive for Chinese action movies. He really is. Tian Jing is one of the co-stars, and Andy On makes an appearance. He's in like half the movie. Donnie plays an undercover cop, much like in Infernal Affairs, where he's, deep undercover. He was a cop. And now, only a couple people know his true identity. And he's trying to infiltrate into the triad world. And he ends up on a special assignment. And he asks, well, who am I going to be, cop or gangster? And they say, you'll have a special ID. So, either way, you get to see Donnie kicking some ass. The movie opens with a really cool fight scene. Lots of floor fighting and MMA style stuff, kind of like Flashpoint had. And it's really cool. I mean, it's a great intro. I really have no complaints about the movie. Except I don't know if it's a directorial or editorial choice in this. The music is kind of weird. It's like they literally had about 50 royalty-free tracks, and they kind of insert them randomly. Especially when there's an emotional scene, like when Donnie's talking to the girl, and they want us to feel the romantic connection or a tender moment. It plays the sappiest, soap opera music I've ever heard. And the tracks kind of just randomly change, and you can tell they weren't made together or necessarily even made for this movie. They don't flow. I mean, that's a very minor complaint, but I noticed it was a little strange. So, at any rate, you get several fight scenes from Donnie in here. Great climax fight scene. I don't know what to say other than check it out. I mean, if you like Donnie Yen, I think you're going to like this. It's probably my favorite since Flashpoint. I mean, Wuxia was great too, but it's more of a period piece. This is your modern Donnie fighting rather than the period stuff. So, and especially with the way the Chinese action films have been, I mean, this is got to be the best one of the year, not including fantasy films. There's some great fantasy films came out in 2013 as well, but this is cool. If you don't know who Donnie Yen is, check it out, and then start checking out more of his movies, which I will make sure I review all of them. I have all of them that I can possibly get my hands on. He's a very charismatic actor, great fighter, does great stuff, lots of different kinds of movies he'll do. So I'm going to give this movie a... it's hard. Sometimes I want to give it a higher rating because, well, this came out in 2013. Had this come out in 92, it would get a much lower rating just because of the competition. But God, now there is no competition. So I'm going to try to rate it overall with this in the scale of a Donnie scale versus a movie scale. As far as just an action movie, this would be a good 8.5 out of 10. For Donnie, I would go as low as a 6.5 out of 10. Simply because, I mean, you're talking about someone who's capable of some of the best action films that have been made. So it's kind of hard to hold that level. So again, keep that in mind. The Donnie rating versus the actual movie rating. Now, The disc. This is the Hong Kong release. I'm going to use my new rating scale here. So, brand new movie, I expect a flawless transfer. I have that. It is a flawless video transfer. And that's it. This is what you get. It's a slip box and an empty blue case. No artwork here. This is how it is. I've seen other copies on the internet. It's not mine. This is how they all are. And you get no extras. I mean nothing. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, this right here, if this was all I had, with a flawless transfer, I would rate this disc as a 4 out of 10 because you get nothing. A 5 out of 10 is a flawless transfer with packaging. Now, you get this nice little slip box. So, you put this on, it looks good. It's a nice little package. I do like the slip box. I just think it was cheap of them not to put anything inside. So, given the slip box, I'll knock it back up to a 5 out of 10. Again, absolutely zero extras. Nothing. Something, I mean a featurette, anything, but nothing. This is coming out in the States sometime in March, I think, so maybe they'll give you something. I don't know. If this got nothing, I doubt it. But this movie's worth checking out. Again, special ID, Donnie Yen is the man. So we'll see you here next time at Movie Mayhem.